What's up, y'all? It's your boy BZ, and we coming at y'all real quick with a message before we get our day started. Um, Let me put on some. Uh,
The practice you are about to learn is almost never described publicly.
oh, okay.
The cave of Brahma.
All right. So, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, actually protect me as I go into this channeling for the energies of the root chakra. I ask that you give me strength, clarity, and peace as I confirm these messages today. I ask that you allow my intuition to be increased so that I'm able to read and depict all the images, pictures, and messages that come out. Archangel Michael, I ask that you protect me with the shield and cut off any low vibrational energy. We understand some low vibrational energy may come through, but we ask that you display the highest energy possible. All right, y'all. So let's see what energies we got going for the root chakra. All right. So you got nature and smoking and high in reverse. So what I'm getting with this right now is you could be going through this feeling of like when you're out in nature, it makes you feel like high, or being in nature creates another type of feeling that possibly getting high doesn't create for you. So you're learning to understand what it feels like to be in this love energy or just to be in this pure high vibrational energy. Um, and this could be because you're now starting to nurture yourself in a way that maybe before with the smoking in reverse, like maybe that did, like maybe you thought this was like nurturing, or you probably thought this was, doing something for you, but it really wasn't. And so I feel like now that you're grounding yourself within love or within higher energies, you're able to really see now like what's really real, what's pure. So you got crown chakra, told too many lies, and not waiting. So I'm definitely getting it. This possibly could have been a situation where it's kind of giving me the energy of like I just heard that JG Westbrook shit, which is like it's my money and I need it now. But what I'm getting with this is like possibly somebody was trying to control the situation, possibly trying to manipulate someone, and I feel like they were trying to get something out of it. Possibly it could have been like a situation, finances, or just trying to get somebody out of their energy because this is a root chakra reading. All right, so what's for the not waiting? Love. Let's give me. Can I get one more card to clarify, please? Frustrated, overthinking, acting, 3D. So yeah, somebody was trying to hold on. Somebody was trying to tell lies to like stay stuck to somebody because somebody really wasn't happy in the situation anymore. And um, what they tried to do was they tried to create like this facade, like something was what it wasn't. And with the acting in the 3D, I'm getting that possibly this could have been a person who was trying to. You could just see like they might have been trying to acting like they was something else, but you really saw who they really was. Like you saw the physical them. You didn't see like the soul of them, or you didn't really see the what was beneath the surface. And because you saw this, it allowed you to get to this point to where you had to spring forward towards something new, and maybe that's something new. We finna clarify with the cards, because I'm getting whatever situation this was like. It had to be a situation where you had to pick you, because somebody else was trying to control you by telling you this, telling you that. And I feel like the only reason why you wasn't waiting was because you had this feeling of like, um, feeling like that lack of love or being in a situation, so you just jumped head first. But if I go back to the cards I was getting before, with that energy, like I was saying, like how I was getting the nature and then smoking, it could have been like something was natural, but then you realize like smoking probably was the only thing that like increased the situation, or that was the only thing that kind of brought a feeling. But when you actually it was something that actually chose love, it was a different feeling. Like you can really like you can go back literally and look at everything that kind of played out and happened and realize okay, it was only off of this. It wasn't really like genuine love. So I feel like you're learning now to connect more with what's actually real. All right, so let's get some cards out. Let's see. So you got the Knight of Pentacles. I just heard I just need to focus on me. So you probably so I feel like right now you're going through this energy of realizing that um, you need to focus on your own stability. So building up your own God, it don't want to work right. I feel like this is symbolic why it keeps falling. So something possibly has to be like rebuilt, or you have to keep fixing something time and time after again, time and time after again. You possibly have to keep fixing something like time after time. But I'm getting that this is a part of like the cycle of what has to happen. Like you have to go through something like many times, possibly um, 4 times. You had to go through a certain situation or a certain event. Um, Cause we're hold on. I gotta look up something quick. Night, night. Yeah, so you was trying to work on your stability, and I feel like while you was working on your stability, something that you was repeating was a part of the cycle. Like you had to close up a part of like the old way that you were doing certain things, because I possibly feel like that's what you were holding on to, and that's low key what was kind of keeping you back. Because maybe the situation they were trying to control you, or like they were trying to, or even you knew that they were telling you lies, right? But because you wanted the situation so bad, you were not waiting, like, or like you just was in this energy of not believing. And I feel like after you got through that, boom, now you got this frustrated overthinking. You're ungrounded now, and in your heart space, you're feeling hurt, right? And so now that you're feeling this hurt and you're ungrounded, what that's doing is that's allowing you to tap back into these 3D energies. So coming back to that lower plane, um, it could have dealt with a situation dealing with like family drama, or it could be something dealing with um, like what's expected of you. And I feel like this kind of puts you in this Nine of Swords energy, to where like you were stressing over. I'm hearing some expectations. Like you possibly had certain expectations that was supposed to be upheld, or it was put certain expectations was put on you to a certain extent, to where you had to overthinking Nine of Pentacles. So you probably was trying to think about like, damn, how I'm gonna be able to get stable, how I'm gonna be grounded in my own shit. And I feel like you had to learn how to let go of this situation, whether it be family or another person. You had to learn how to actually get out of that energy of, yeah, it's in reverse. Hold on, let me read this real quick. So you wasn't trying to realize what was going on because you were already in a stuck position. But I feel like it was something because I feel like you possibly were already enlightened to what was going on. That's what I get. So you possibly knew what you were doing in this situation. So then, so with that being the key now, you were supposed to get to this point where you realize like what was going on because everything is showing up. Like you were already feeling this energy of how this like the situation already had you overthinking. It already had you in this emotional place where you know this person was telling lies, but you wasn't waiting because you was missing something so bad that you was like, oh yeah, I might as well just get back into it. It's kind of giving me the energy of like when you're going through a detox or when you're going through a cleanse or when you're going through a fast. Like the more and more you don't have something, the more and more you crave it. So I feel like somebody was in a situation where like they didn't have something no more, or like they were trying to change being in a situation with something, and they relapsed, whether they be on drugs or going back to a certain person. Um, they relapsed, and so now I feel like somebody's in this energy. Like I said, they're aware. You're aware of. You're aware of whatever. You're aware of what it was that like you were getting yourself into. But I guess you probably had this hope that it changed. But I'm not really getting that because I'm really just getting like you knew what this was. Because when I was talking about the cycle, it made me, and now I got that cycle. It's got me thinking about like possibly like generational karma, or you just created this like pattern of like, yeah, judgment in reverse, and the Six of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, like somebody thought they was gonna get praised for something, like so possibly whoever it was that was manipulating or was trying to get somebody wrapped back up into something, they possibly thought that this would bring them like some type of recognition, but I really feel like it didn't. I feel like what happened was that their world got turned upside down, and so now they're dealing with the karma of not remaining in their own energy. Like it's so crazy. Like I really feel like this situation possibly, if it's not now, I feel like part of the karma is going to be like, you not feeling like replenished, or you not. It's something about replenished, or, yeah. These all my cards is upright, and these came both in reverse. And you got the Lion, higher calling in reverse, and you got the Lynx, keeper of secrets in reverse. And I'm gonna read that out the book because it does have the for those in reverse. So Lion is the first one. So you got, all right, Lion. Wait, is that it? Hold on. Yeah, Lion. Is your ego out of control? Remember humility. Lion people need to look out for self-absorption, laziness, and vanity. It is time to cooperate more. Successful lions need pride. Let go of conflict and reclaim nobility. So what was I saying before when I was saying how like the 3D, you're acting out of your ego. So like your ego is what's constantly getting you wrapped up into the situation time and time again, right? Because you're not allowing yourself to be grounded in your own energy. Because you're so caught up in another person's energy, or you're caught up in a certain situation. And like I said, yeah, you were trying to go through those changes, but you relapsed. And I feel like when we are going through those changes, and remember how I said before, like how the thing kept falling and falling and falling, like put it back. I was really getting to like, yeah, it might have been like 4 times that you like kept doing something, or it was 4 different situations where you went back, or 4 different situations where you kept making the same cycle. But I feel like it was really all because of what your ego was doing. How I said it earlier, and I was like, it's not like it's coming more from what your soul want to do. It's more so like your ego, what your body want to do. All right, so let's look up Linux and That was in reverse too. Okay. Are you irritated because you have not had enough alone time? Don't tell secrets that you should not keep. Cat in the bag. Cat got your tongue. That's okay. Remember, your silence is your friend. Regain balance in solitude. So definitely, you need to take time right now out to disconnect. So if you've been running with the crowd, or if you really just been like letting your energy be with everybody else's energy, I feel like you need to take time back from that, because something. I Because the thing is, like, everything is so apparent right now. Like, there's nothing, like, it's getting to the point where it's like you're looking at the situation now to the point where it's like, I'm gonna have to make that change. Like, there's not gonna be any other, like, I can't, because I'm seeing time and time again I end up in the same situation. You already know the judgment still fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going in your favor. So what do you do now when you're at this position? What do you do now when you're at this point? All right, can I get some advice for what they should do moving forward at this point? All right. So you got Wolf, Pathfinder. So yeah, you need to start setting your own lane. Like, you need to start doing stuff for you. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So you got to learn how to push through when you want to relapse. You got to learn how to stand strong on the path that you're trying to go down. You can't keep saying you want to go down one path, but then you keep making the same choices, decisions for the left path versus then the right path. So focus on actually focusing your energy to this new journey, because you're gonna have to release and let go of all of these things before you can really move forward. Whether this be a person, a friend, a family situation, business situation, you're gonna have to release this situation and allow yourself to move forward, knowing that, okay, this just isn't gonna work out. I keep giving in, they keep doing this, they keep doing that, or it's always like leading to that, like, gotta go. So you need to find your own path to where you can be able to be fulfilled. What card is this? Lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adjust. Yeah, so learning how to be adaptable, knowing how to form to the circumstances. So even when it is kind of like not the best, knowing how to still push through and create, or knowing how to still push through and bring in what it is that you want for yourself, versus than just resettling for the same thing. So that's everything I got. I hope that y'all resonate with the message. If y'all did, leave a like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we will catch y'all up on the next video. It's your boy BZ, the Dream Visionist, and have a good day.